What's going on, YouTube? How you doing? It's my brother 19 back with y'all with another video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit your notification bell, and drop as many comments as you can down below. You guys, first of all, I hope everybody had a good day. I hope everybody's doing all right. But the topic of conversation today is called Parents Do Not Damage Your Children. I repeat, parents do not damage your children. Okay? You guys, in this life, like I said before many times, everybody has a story. Everybody has something they've been through. Everybody has something that they experience. To me, there's no greater gift or no greater thing you can do to bring a child into this world. That's just my opinion. Care about no money. That's all that stuff is material. You guys understand something. Your children are replicas of you. Okay? They're little versions of you. And what you need to do, I know everybody, say honor thy mother, honor thy father, do right, love your mother, which I do speak about a lot and everything. But what happens when we damage our children? What happened? And children, don't care how old they are, don't care how young they are, they're your responsibility. You should never abandon your child. You should never abuse your child. You should never say things to your child and everything that would damage them or verbally abuse your child. You guys, it's too much nonsense going on around here. People don't know how to be parents and everything. People don't know how to be mom or dad. Only thing they know is, hey, let's go half on the child. If we stay together, we don't. If not, we just get somebody else. I'll let you see your son, and that's all that. And that's pretty much what it is. That's not a relationship. Understand something else, you guys. Your child soak in everything you say to them. They don't do what you tell them to do. They do what they see you do. So if you sitting up smoking and drinking and acting a fool, cussing and hollering and acting crazy and everything, what do you expect your child to do? Now, of course, a child don't have to grow up like their parents. I get that. But in a lot of cases, monkey see, monkey do. And then something else, you guys. The child didn't ask to come here. The children didn't ask to come here. That was between you, mom and dad. That was between mom and dad. The child ain't had nothing to do with that. Only thing the child know is, I'm here. We got to do a better job and everything of how we raise kids, how we talk to them and everything, because a lot of kids grew up damaged. Hell, I'm one of them. But the only difference is, you guys and everything, I have a strong personality and I was able to overcome. And my dad walked off and left me. My dad said things to me and everything that were hurtful and hateful and everything. Hell, last time I saw him when I was 11 years old, he stayed gone all night. So a lot of people say, oh, you just, lost your dad, or your dad went in your life. They minimize it, or you lost your mother. Because, not because she passed away, because she walked away, gave you to a foster care, gave you to grandma, aka Big Mama, and everything. You sitting there being raised by her. People don't understand what you display in front and how you treat that child. That is the way and everything they are going to respond to you, especially as they get older. If you spend all the time telling your child they're nothing, they're nobody and everything, low grading your child and everything, I'm going to tell you right now, especially in today's world, that's going to be it. Your child going to grow up resenting you, and by the time they get grown and everything, they're going to leave. They want to have nothing to do with you. And then something else and everything. This goes out for moms and dads. If your child needs your help and everything, and I understand a lot of people got this old school rule, they turn 18, toss their ass out the house pretty much. To a very small degree, I understand that, but you don't want to throw nobody in the ocean or throw nobody in the lake and they don't know how to swim yet. Okay? I'm going to say that again. You don't want to throw nobody in the lake and you want to throw nobody in the ocean yet that don't know how to swim yet. You don't do that. You make sure your child, all of them, it should be no favorite kids. None at all. You should be telling one kid, I love you more than the other child, or I love this child more than you and everything. That BS shouldn't happen. All children are unique, and all boys and girls and everything are created by God, and they're different and they're equal. That's the problem. It should be no damn favorite. Mom and dad and everything, make sure you don't put poison in your kid's mind. Make sure you ain't sitting there telling your son or your daughter and everything how bad of a mother or bad of a father y'all are. You don't do stuff like that, man. You gonna why the kids grow up resenting you and acting crazy. It's unnecessary. And then you don't take, if you and the baby's dad and everything, whether that being your boyfriend, husband, or fiance, if y'all not getting along, just because that boy look just like your baby's father and everything, it don't mean you take it out on him. And then you grow up, wonder why he grew up and everything, don't want to have nothing to do with you. Y'all, this is an evil and cruel world out here. And I, for one, don't like it and don't care for it. We need to do a better job and everything about race kids. See, the problem is kids don't have no guidance. That's the problem. I don't want to hear nothing. We talking about back in my day, we couldn't do this and everything. In this day and everything, kids don't have no guidance. They don't have nobody to teach them and everything how to be a man. They don't have nobody to teach them how to be a woman. And then if they try to go to school, they try to learn something and everything, you got to worry about this crazy dude sitting next to me, pull out a gun, shooting everybody in the classroom, both in grade school and in college. So, I mean, what the hell? And then something else and everything. How in the world your son or your daughter really needs you? You got a pocket full of money and everything, and you don't help them. You leave them there to die. You write them off. You treat them differently than you do the other kids, and then you wonder why they grow up with such pain and anger. Unacceptable, man. God sees what you're doing. I am not your judge. But you don't do stuff like that. You got people that's 50, 60, 70, 80, maybe even 90 years old, still hurting and still sad about what happened to them in their childhood, done by their mom or dad. They still have scars there that has not healed. So I'm just telling you guys and everything, you watch how you treat your kids. Remember it say in the Bible, train up a child the way it's supposed to go, and when they get old, they won't depart from you. My mom and dad and everything, my mom and pop and everything. I call them pop and everything. My mom and pop and everything, they trained me up, they raised me up pretty well. As I got older, I didn't depart from them. Yeah, I'm a truck driver, but I didn't depart from them. I ain't say to hell with them and walk away. I didn't disrespect them. You don't do stuff. When people be good to you, you be good to them. And then it also, everything you tell your kids and everything, it says in the Bible, fathers, do not provoke your sons to wrath. In other words, do not make your sons hate you. And I can even apply that in some ways to the mother. Mothers, don't make your daughters hate you. Because you sit there, you treat them, you lie to them, you play games. You have your ex-boyfriend and everything. You don't know he in the back trying to rape your daughter. She said he's trying to tell you that and everything. You don't want to listen. She's lying. I'm telling you and everything. What's wrong with a man? What's wrong with this world? We don't know how to raise nobody. We listen to what social media talking about, what America talking about. Ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit. That's all it is. Don't make your kids hate you. Don't make your kids, when you be sitting wondering why you 70, 80 years old in the hospital and ain't no kid came and saw you and everything while you while you in the hospital and everything, you wondering why. Look how you treat somebody. People get on my nerves talking about kids get off your lap, then they get on your heart and everything. Well, I got news for you. A lot of kids and everything, their fathers and their mothers was their first boogeyman. It was their first boogeyman. The first person that scared them half to death. The first person and everything that made them cry. I understand we have unruly kids and everything, but here's the reason why they unruly. They ain't been raised right. And you ain't displayed no form of fashion and everything, how to be no woman or how to be no man or mother or father. And then you wonder why they grow up hurting in anger and frustrated. Then if that's not the worst of anything, you go drop them off at a foster home to a bunch of damn people and everything that don't even give a damn about you. It's unacceptable, y'all. It's unacceptable. Get it together, you guys. Do not make your kids hate you. They're not mistakes. I don't want to hear about no unplanned pregnancy. If you don't want no damn babies, like I told you before, keep your damn dress down, and mans, keep your pants up. Plain and simple. If you have a child, that is your responsibility, whether you like it or not. Plain and simple. So I'm just letting you guys know and everything. Watch what you put in your child. Watch what you teach in your child. Watch what you tell your child. Don't never let no child you have, I don't care how many kids you got, never let no child make them feel that one child's better than the other. Because they all are unique in their own way. Don't ever do that to a child. Because the kids ain't stupid. We know if somebody love us or not. We know if somebody is sitting there bullshitting us or not. Get it together, y'all. Be a parent. Don't just be somebody that lay down and make kids. Be a mom. Be a dad. Set an example for how you want your daughter to be. Men, set an example how you want your sons to be. But if you run off and leave them run off and abandon them, what the hell do you expect to happen? Don't play into society hands. Grow up. You make them, take care of them. You don't want kids, keep your legs closed. Like I said, everybody wants the pleasures of sex, but nobody wants the responsibility of sex. Unacceptable. If your kids need you and everything, I don't care how much money you got, help them out. Especially if they're young. Don't give me this BS about some 18 years old, like I said, and everything. A lot of people don't have their lives together at 18 years old. A lot of people ain't grow up on Bougieville. I'm just letting you know and everything. Get it together. If you got a pocket full of money and you know your son or your daughter need help and everything, or they homeless or ain't had nothing to eat, and you don't want to help them and everything, shame on you. God watching you. Shame on you. Shame on you. You ain't fit to even call yourself a parent. Remember, you want to raise your child and everything, not to be productive and to be hardworking citizens in this screwed up country. But how they gonna do that if you don't teach them that? Then they get turned 18, hey, throw them out, hey, they grown, oh well. But when your ass get old and everything, and they don't come see you, or they dog you and everything, then you wonder why you treat me like this. You reap what you sow. This Beretta 19, y'all. You take care. Like I said before, are you a parent, or are you just somebody that lay down and make kids? Take care.